So Android tablets are having a mini resurgence, but Samsung's Tab series have really remained supreme for years. How though does the brand new Tab S9 stack up against Google's own Pixel tablet? Well, here's everything you need to know. There are 3 flavours of the Tab S9 to contend with this year, meaning you'll have plenty of choice. That's the Tab S9, the S9 Plus and the S9 Ultra. However, we're going to compare the baseline 11-inch Tab S9 directly to Google's Pixel tablet in the interests of fairness. Obviously, we'll note where things differ on these devices as appropriate on Samsung's bigger and arguably better Android tablets here too. Samsung of course hasn't pulled any punches with the Tab S9 series once again. The 2023 lineup is coming with all of the biggest and best hardware possible, including exceptional 120Hz AMOLED screens, razor-thin chassis, and top-tier internals. Conversely, the Pixel tablet is modest and approachable with a 10-inch 2560 by 1600 pixel LCD screen, which is capped at 60Hz. There's definitely a gulf in screen quality here from the very outset. Sure, we will note it's an acceptable panel on Google's tablet, if a little lackluster. It's exacerbated significantly when we put that 11-inch Tab S9 alongside it, as the two tablets are actually similar in size and shape, but the smaller bezels on the Galaxy Tab S9 do help this device stay slimmer despite having a 1-inch larger panel. Although the Pixel tablet has larger dimensions, the bubbly aluminium chassis is lighter at 493 grams versus 498 grams, something to note if you do plan on carrying around a tablet with you all day too. The Pixel tablet, of course, with its design changes is softer and more approachable, while the Tab S9 is sleek and refined with sharper corners and edges. The two design languages showcase just how these brands see our everyday tech quite differently, burdenless versus high-end and slick. You can see this in the software here too, which is Material U heavy on the Pixel, while functional and more oriented towards getting things done on the Tab S9. Like any modern day tablet, you'll also find front and rear cameras which are rated at 8 megapixels for that front and rear camera for the Pixel tablet, which is backed by Google's own post-processing prowess. The Galaxy Tab S9 does ship with upgraded 12 megapixel selfie and 13 megapixel rear cameras. Neither tablet realistically is going to be great for everyday photography when you're out and about, but it's going to be more than adequate for video calls and basic photos should you need them throughout the course of a normal day. I mentioned the design and hardware differences just a short while ago, as you can actually see the major differences between these two when we start to compare the spec sheets. The Galaxy Tab S9 is an absolute beast. It would even be a good smartphone by all standards, as it comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which is backed with either 8 or 12 GB of RAM depending on your region, and 128 or 256 GB of storage, which can be expanded up to 1 TB with micro SD cards with this baseline model. Google's Tensor G2 processor and 8 GB of RAM are at the very heart of the Pixel tablet and are similar to the Pixel 7a and the Pixel 7. This is probably going to be more than enough for most use cases, but there is definitely a gulf in power capabilities on offer here. I'm wondering, does that really matter? As you'll have to determine that for yourself. I think if you're a gamer and you want flagship level performance in a big screen Android package, then the Tab S9 is definitely going to be a fantastic daily companion. That said, the Pixel tablet does most things that you'd want it to on a daily basis. Where the Pixel tablet could be deemed a more valuable addition to your home life is in the added Nest Hub style dock mode. The fabric docking station which does ship with it turns your unused or charging tablet into a smart home assistant, which means more functions, a better speaker on top, and expanded utility beyond just as a second screen experience or portable Netflix machine. It even includes a Chromecast built in, which means that you can effectively turn the tablet into your main screen for content if you did wish to do so. Samsung isn't actually touting any such functionality with its own tablet series, but you can use extra first-party accessories such as a dedicated S Pen, which actually isn't available for the Pixel tablet unless you purchase accessible and usable third-party accessories. This solution won't offer as many functions out of the box compared to the Tab S9 with that S Pen either. I will say that note takers might find this especially useful in education settings, for instance. When you start to throw in the DeX mode, which mimics a desktop experience when plugged into external displays, then you can just do more work-related tasks than the vanilla Android experience on the Pixel tablet. The Link to Windows function adds more cross-collaboration between Windows 11 and a second portable screen here too, which means for work-based scenarios, the Galaxy Tab could be the perfect companion. 45-watt wired charging is another option that might be valuable for a device that you carry with you daily alongside the larger Tab S9 base batteries across the board. The Pixel tablet has a 7020 mAh battery, which actually only offers 15-watt wired charging, which will be much slower, but might not matter if you do leave the tablet on the charging dock when you're not using it. Either device though should be good for a day of usage without really breaking a sweat. So it's easy to see that Samsung is going all out again for the Galaxy Tab S9 series. This is reflected in the pricing as well, as these devices start at $799. The Google Pixel tablet conversely is much cheaper at $499 in the US, but more expensive in global markets. That extra $300 though for that base model nets a better tablet, but one that is still at the end of the day an Android tablet for better or worse. Which is going to be better for you will be determined on your budget and your exacting needs. So are you team Galaxy Tab or Pixel tablet? Let us know down in the comment sections below. Android tablets themselves are becoming more plentiful and powerful with each passing year, and there's definitely more tweaks now to the OS, helping improve things slowly and steadily. Thanks for watching though, hopefully this has helped you make a decision on which is the best tablet for you. I will catch you later though.